I don't know that I see one person on. Good to see everyone. There's Pink Zebra Home, probably. Hi. How's everybody doing today? What's going on? We're going to flip some things around. Hold just a second. All right. Hey. Hi, Macy. How are we doing today? Hi, Samantha. Hi, Amber. Happy Tuesday, my friends. How's everybody doing? We got so many exciting things to talk about today. It's a good day here at Pink Zebra Home. Hopefully you all had a great Monday. I'm doing good. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I love it whenever you guys, you got your hands on a mystery box. We're going to talk all about that today. So definitely that is on the pipeline to discuss because we've got some exciting stuff that actually just went down. Yes, tap. Thank you. Hi, happy Tuesday from Indiana. Good to see everyone. Let me fix a couple things here. I got to fix my phone to make sure it goes up just a little bit. Hi, Kathy. How are you today? As you guys are tuning in, let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm going to see if is it working or no. It's not. Okay, that's weird. Let me see if I'm up on the Facebook and see if I'm going there. Can you pull me up on Facebook? It says I'm currently offline. Okay, that's strange. I'm not sure what we're trying to get things linked up, so just stay tuned. I don't know when wall hugs are going to be back up. No internet connection. That's odd. Okay, it's not showing right now on the Book of Faces either, huh? Is that supposed to be? Turn on Wi-Fi. That would probably help. I think so. Yeah, we're linking everything up. I'm doing good, Josh. How are you doing today? See, it's so strange because I can see that we are live on here. I've got, see, isn't that weird? Weird. Okay. Well, I'm getting, Rachel is linking up the Facebook for me so I can read your comments. I am doing so good. So it's so good to see everyone. Wall hugs, I'm not exactly sure when wall hugs are going to restock. I would say just continue to check back in. But I promise you, as soon as they do, you will hear me loud and clear because I've been waiting as well. So it's definitely one of my favorite products. I'm not sure what is happening with that. It's so strange. You're good?
We're getting there. You go.
You're getting there?
Yes.
You're going to be watching today? Yes. We have lots of exciting stuff to talk about. Hi from Southern Utah. Hi, Ted. How's everybody doing today? Good to see everyone. It's definitely a good day. All right, so we're going to start off with some bundles because, as always, we start off with bundles. Let me know in the comments, too. I want to know, out of curiosity, are you a coffee drinker or are you a tea drinker? What is your preference and why? Hi, Marie. Good to see you. Coffee or tea and why, or both? I myself, I require a certain amount of coffee every single morning to function. I definitely am a coffee drinker, but I also like a good glass of iced tea as well. Just out of curiosity, do you like coffee? Yes or no? And then second part to that question is, how do you take your coffee? What do you mix in with it? I actually recently got some really good Texas pecan coffee from the grocery store. And so I have totally been enjoying that and then some. It's definitely one of my favorites. I got some tea drinkers up in here. I got some coffee drinkers. All right. Well, if you are a coffee drinker or even maybe a non-coffee drinker, maybe more of a chai drinker, this is the show for you today. So I've got some exciting recipes. Of course, some that encompass raspberry. We're talking about raspberry this week. Behind the scent is raspberry and then some. But I also have some fun coffee recipes that we're going to do here in a little bit. Okay, but before we get to that, all right, this is the bundle for today. Is absolutely amazing. Look at this guy. All right, so right now, available on the website is this adorable basketball simmer pot, bundle. So yes, we've been launching bundles every day for the last couple weeks in the morning, and they're always a really good deal. So I'm gonna tell you when I figure out the name of that, because I forgot. How about that? Surprise, I forgot the name of it. I want to give you the specific name. It is under bundles. It is the Game Day Bundle. This is the Game Day Bundle. And it is absolutely adorable. So this is perfect. Looks like coffee with no milk. Oh, thank you. Was it the fact that it wasn't on the Wi-Fi? I didn't take it off of that. You had to restart it. Well, thank you. That makes my life easy. Hi, Sherry. I've got my iPad back. I call it. It's not really an iPad. It's a giant screen, but it works for the comments. So this is absolutely amazing. When does the sign up start? I don't have the answer to that question, but keep checking back. Definitely keep checking back. Hi, Terry. Thank you for sharing. Yay! All right. So let's talk about this adorable bundle, that simmer pot bundle here, Game Day Bundle. This is a basketball simmer pot. So again, we always talk about simmer pots here, simmer pots and simmering lights here at Pink Zebra Home. And this is a simmer pot. It's going to heat with a hot plate, and it is a basketball, and it's absolutely adorable. Thank you for that, Sabina. So cute. Look, it has the net along the top, the black dish. And of course, it's an adorable little basketball. It also has an indicator light on the back that lets you know whether or not it is on or off. When it's lit up, then you'll know it's on, right? So this is the basketball simmer pot. Do I have any basketball moms or dads out there? Basketball moms or dads out there, anyone? I have a nephew that is a really good basketball player. He actually has this simmer pot. Also comes with 2 bags of sprinkles. This is a steal. I'm going to tell you right now, this is a really good deal. So 2 bags. Your first bag is a bag of Cool Blue. You have notes of cologne, forest sprigs, and oak moss. Really good fragrance. It is a good deal. I want to say this one is $49, I believe, for the whole bundle, $49 USD. So, hi Shelly, good to see you. So pretty. I love this fragrance. This is like one of the prettiest masculine fragrances that we have. But I would totally use this in my house as well. Cool Blue is a really refreshing, it has like a man's cologne, nice man's cologne smell to it. And then it also comes with a bag of Air Care Plus. Now I talk about this one all the time. So if you're somebody that, I believe anyone and everyone needs some air care in their life. So the 2 of these combined mix, you can mix the 2 of them or use them separately. But your air care line is odor neutralizing, right? So this is our basic Air Care Plus. Notes of fresh air, green floral, and sweet orange. It has a light scent for those of you that like a lighter scent to it. I do love this fragrance. I actually have this in a lot of different formats. And I like to mix it down. When my dogs need a bath, or if I cook something smelly in the kitchen or wherever I'm wanting to remove odors, remove malodors, that's where you need Air Care Plus. So this is your bundle of the day, the Game Day Bundle. How adorable is that? Isn't that cute? Like the cutest little simmer pot. Absolutely love it, right? So that just launched at 9 a.m. this morning. I don't know if anyone's grabbed it. I do have everything. It is a real steal. That's so cute. Hi, Heidi. Hi, Tony. Good to see you. I know. Isn't it cute? Basketball bonus mama. Awesome. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you. I'm making sure I'm not missing out. Hazelnut coffee. Lots of coffee drinkers up in here. Well, then this is the life for you, my friends. Got lots of stuff to talk about today. All right, so this is the first bundle. I'll probably bring it back to that here in just a second. But I want to move out some stuff because I got more to talk about. All right, so I'm going to tell you right now that this is live for our Scent Flirt promotion. Before we start talking about more bundles, in case you missed it, we've been running a promotion. So if you join Scent Flirt for 6 months, the 6-month subscription, you are going to get this warmer, right? So this is the cowhide warmer. Look at this beauty. Isn't this absolutely fantastic? Look at that deep dish. You can fit a lot of sprinkles in that. Awesome. Lots of love. Yay, yay, yay. So exciting. Absolutely amazing simmer pot. So it just flipped over. It actually flipped over this morning. And it is available right now with a 6-month Scent Flirt promotion or purchase, right? So here's your catch though. It's only going to be available till 2 p.m. And after that, it's going to flip whenever we do something really cool with this whole situation. So you only have 2 hours left, right? If you're thinking about joining before this actually goes away. So this promotion is going to be leaving It's going to be in conjunction with another promotion that we have starting hopefully later on this afternoon. So if you've been thinking about it, I would definitely get it now, right? So you only have 2 hours left of this promotion and then it goes away. So lots of love. Sandy, I know. How are you today? Good to see you. Yes, such an awesome simmer pot, like large in size. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that amazing? All right, we're not done because I got more for you. Hi, Macy. You love all the coffee scents. Well, I've got some fun stuff for you today then. This is going to be up your alley. Mystery boxes. It's a mystery box. Look at this. All right. Right now available, I believe it started at 10 a.m. We have 3 mystery boxes, and of course, I'm not going to tell you what is in them. I am going to read your descriptions. So you guys, if you've never purchased a mystery box from us before, you know how absolutely incredible they are. Really good stuff. So this is $40, but you have a retail. I actually looked a little bit this morning, almost $70 retail in each and every single one. So I'm going to read you some descriptions. There are 3 mystery boxes. This happens to be the back to class mystery box, right? So here's your description. These are available right now on, you can't see live. Cindy, are you not able to see me? Sandy, can you see me? Pink Zebra Home, can you see me? Hi, Shamla. All right, so let's see here. Definitely. All right. All righty. Okay. If you have questions, Linda, you definitely need to call customer service. That's not normal. I can't answer those questions on live. So definitely call them if you have some questions on it. All right. So you have 3 mystery boxes. Boo in the Box mystery box is your first, or that's your first one. The one that I have here is back to class. So Boo in the Box, a little spooky, a little sweet. Boo in the Box is your ticket to a frightfully fun surprise. It's packed with mysterious fall fragrances and product treats, and it's the perfect way to add a playful haunt to your home. It's a $60 retail and actually closer to $70 retail value, right? So that's your first one. Your second one is Autumn Aura Mystery Box. Bring all the cozy vibes. Autumn Aura is filled with fragrant surprises that capture the magic of the season. I want you to think crisp air, golden leaves, and warm, comforting moments. $60 retail value for just $40, right? Closer to 70. I've already looked. All right. Third, Back to Class Mystery Box. Freshen up your routine with Back to Class, a mystery box full of practical fragrance essentials, perfect for classrooms, dorms, study spaces, and on-the-go moments. Clean, simple, and smartly scented. That is this box. All right, there are 3 of them available right now on the website. And I promise you, it is a really, really good deal. But it's a mystery, so I can't show you what's in it. Mystery boxes are going to be available while supplies last. So there's no guarantee how long they're going to be available. So if you want one of those, I encourage you to head over to pinkzebrahome.com, log into your account with your consultant, and shop, right? And purchase. Definitely want to don't want to sleep on these. Really good deal. All right. Which leads me to the next good deal, and then we're going to start talking. Hi, Cassie. We're going to start talking about raspberry. And then if, like I said in the very beginning, if you are a coffee drinker, this is also the life for you. I am a coffee obsessed, just so you guys know. Fun fact about Beth. Beth loves coffee in all the ways, all right? I drink it every single morning, and I absolutely love it. I am a coffee creamer girl, right? I don't believe in black coffee. I think those are special people that drink it black. I drink mine with cream. And a little bit of sugar, but I love my coffee, and it's a must. We are going to talk about that, but not until we talk about raspberry. So today, oh, thank you. You're so sweet. How's everybody doing? Look at all these people up in here. I love it. Hello, Kim. So I talked about this bundle yesterday. This is probably one of the best bundles that we have. This is the Behind the Scent bundle, right? And so here in front of us, we've got 4 different bags of sprinkles. So I have the Behind the Scent is raspberry, right? Raspberries are Behind the Scent. So there are two of these fragrances that are raspberry focused, and then the other 2 are just really great fragrances that kind of mix in with it. All right, so what I have here, these are your 2 raspberry focused bags. Cafe Latte and Vault. Nope. Today I'm going to talk about coffee. Today I'm going to talk about it. All right, so we got Pinktastic. Notes of fresh raspberry, creamy floral, and amber, and then sugarberry harvest, strawberry glaze, raspberry swirl and spun sugar, right? So those are your 2 raspberry-based fragrances. And then I paired up 2 other ones for this Behind the Scent bundle. Really good stuff, you guys. This is a fantastic deal. It's $40, but it's normally $44. So get it while you can. Sugar Plum Fairy, I've been talking about that. You ordered this, Sandy? It's really good. All right. There's a bunch of, came out, I don't know off the top of my head how many items are in, but I can promise you it's a good deal. Sugar Plum Fairy has notes of vanilla bean, berries, and sugared musk, and then some amaretto cream. I can't speak enough about amaretto cream. It's definitely a must-have. Amaretto cream is probably one of the best mixers that we have. This is probably one of my favorite bundles that I've put together so far. So you have amaretto cream, Sugar Plum Fairy, Sugarberry Harvest, and Pinktastic. Very, very good fragrances, right? So let's talk about them. I am going to talk about raspberry briefly, but I also have, like I said, I have a bunch of those raspberry scents to talk about, but I also have some other fun stuff that we're going to talk about. So, all right. So if you have questions on what I've talked about so far, feel free to throw those out at me, but I pinned everything up. It's all, if you go to pinkzebrahome.com, you can watch and shop. It's all there. Okay. All right. We're going to go ahead and dive right in. So we've been talking about raspberry. Raspberry we talked about yesterday. And so we talked about, I thought this was so fun that raspberries are actually not a true berry. They're an arrogant fruit composed of many small druplets, okay, which is kind of fun. We get some ideas for how to pair it up with fragrance. So it's a very bright fragrance. It's going to add a brightness to a fragrance like vanilla. A lot of times you see raspberry vanilla. That's a common one. Or raspberry and either amber or caramel fragrances that kind of create a balance, more of a fall. That's probably going to be more of a fall fragrance, but I'm really ready to bring on fall. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for it. Okay, so fall just isn't just about deep spice. It's also about bursts of joys and lightness. So raspberry, again, is going to add to that. Here's your chemistry, which I love. I love giving these fun facts. So raspberries actually contain over 200 aroma compounds, okay? Key ones include raspberry ketone, okay, beta-ionone, and furanol. I think I said that correct, which has your sweet caramel-like fragrance found in both a raspberry and a strawberry, okay? Real raspberry oil is very rare and very expensive. So probably very comparative to like rose. Rose oil is really expensive because you have to compress the roses. It's very expensive. So most of your fragrance that is raspberry is actually created or synthetic, right? Why it smells so good. Our brain is actually hardwired to associate a fruity scent like a raspberry with ripeness, freshness, and energy, which makes sense because I feel like that's one of those fragrances and when you smell it, you're kind of like, it's uplifting, right? Definitely. Thank you for tuning in today. Thank you. Thank you. Got lots of good stuff going on today. I can't wait. All right, so suggestions would be raspberry and vanilla, raspberry and citrus, raspberry and clove or nutmeg, and that sort of thing. I feel like the raspberry fragrances that I paired up in this 4-bag bundle are both very different, and I'm going to explain why here in just a second. Okay. Oh, I even forgot about that. All right, raspberry, very popular in jams, of course, warm tarts or Thanksgiving sides, and then some. Definitely belongs in fall. Okay, you do see it a lot in fall fragrances as far as a fall scent and then some. So definitely would be probably good as a transitional fragrance. I don't know about if anyone, I mean, I know there are some of us that are probably like, they go straight from pineapples and coconuts right into cinnamons and pumpkins. I like to transition myself and to ease into it. So definitely that's kind of like my jam. So this would be a good fragrance suggestion wise for those of you that like that transition. All right, so I'm going to give you a few, some raspberry scented fragrances. I had some fun with this today. And then I also, I'm going to introduce some of my favorites coffee fragrances to you. Alrighty, let's see. Just ordered the Boo mystery box. You're going to love it, Susan. You're going to love it so much. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Tracy. How are you today? All right, raspberry almond tart. Yes, please. Doesn't that sound delicious? Let's take this sugarberry. That happens to be, yep, right there. And we're also going to pair it up with some amaretto, the two of those, okay? And then my third fragrance that I grabbed, this is, all right, so this is capitalizing on that caramel fragrance. I'm really intrigued with this one. This is Moment of Calm, okay? And what I love with Moment of Calm is Moment of Calm actually launched, the history goes, it launched in January. You guys like bought it all off the shelf and it was too popular that we couldn't bring back, right? That's a long story. Okay. Moment of Calm, though, has fragrance notes of salted pistachios, which is your nutty fragrance. The middle note is jasmine. We all know and love. It's very fresh, very floral. And then Sunwarm Tonka. Sunwarm Tonka has vanilla base, right? That's your Tonka. But it also has hints of caramel, okay? Which is what we already established mixes well with raspberry. So that's how we did this one, okay? So we're going to take some of this Moment of Calm and this is the Sugarberry Harvest here, right? So you've got notes of strawberry, raspberry swirl, and spun sugar, and almond. I cannot wait to smell this one. Like, I am so excited for this one. This one is off the cuff, my friends. Off the cuff. Moment of Calm is fire. I know. You remember it? It was crazy, wasn't it? It was such a fun fragrance, definitely. All right. Hi, Cammie. Good to see you guys. Awesome. Lots of good stuff today. All right, so we're going to mix up the three of these together. I am calling this one Raspberry Almond Tart. I have more raspberry fragrances for you, some different ones too than what I did yesterday. And then we're going to really dive into some other fun stuff. So I'm going to start off with some Moment of Calm because it's right here in front of me. And you can see I'm scooping out of a carton. Anytime you fall in love with a fragrance, which let me just tell you, don't even mess with the bag, go straight to the carton of Moment of Calm. It is that good. You will thank me later. Will you not? Who agrees with Beth on that? Everybody. Okay, you will promise you will thank me later on that because it is that good. Very pretty fragrance, but what I love about it is it's versatile. So it mixes so well with fresh perfumey fragrances, but also in situations like this, I'm mixing it with a fruit, but it also mixes with bakery fragrances, right? You agree with Beth? See, I was in good company today. I definitely am. Does it sound very yummy? All right, so we're going to give you, all right, I did this one, like I said, off the cuff. I'm going to give you a first sniff, and it's Home Run City. I knew it would be. Oh, man, is that good. Okay, you can't go wrong with any of these. This is fantastic. Very, very good. So definitely, everyone who smells Moment of Calm loves it. Absolutely. I am going to go one scoop heavier on this sugarberry because I wanted to have just a hair stronger raspberry. And then I'm going to go in with another scoop of this almond. What I think I love about this is, and I talked about this yesterday because amaretto cream is one of those fragrances that everyone needs, but this will take on whatever you blend it with. So and complement anything that you blend well with it. So you see amaretto cream a lot in fragrance recipes that are bakery, but also fragrance recipes that blend with fruits, which is what we're doing here. You guys, this is so fantastic. Okay. So this Moment of Calm, like I said, remember the raspberry actually capitalizes on the caramel fragrance. It has that smell with the Tonka. Obviously, it's not listed. You're not going to see it listed, but I'm telling you that Tonka has a vanilla caramel. And this is it right here. This is really good. All right. I love it. So Raspberry Almond Tart, first fragrance. And we got more where that came from. So that was fun. Let's continue to go. Other fun fact too, well, you guys know this, but I'm going to have to tell you anyways, is that when you order, you're going to have a good chance at one of these. Okay? So, anyone that places an order always has a good chance of getting the bag. All right, we're going to leave Sugarberry out. Sugarberry Harvest is going to stay out. And then we're going to pull in something very surprising. I love it when this happens. Pumpkin bread. All right. So I'm going to pull in some pumpkin bread for this next one. All right, one of my favorites again, absolute favorites. Love me some pumpkin bread. All right, notes in pumpkin bread are your spiced pumpkin, your clove, and your warm cinnamon. This is one of those fragrances, though, it's actually one of my absolute favorites. This one in flannel blanket. In the fall, it is my jam. I'm already, it smells so good. And we're going to pair it with some Sugarberry Harvest. Okay, so definitely surprising, I know, but I am calling this one Autumn Berry Orchard. Autumn Berry Orchard. And then the next one that we're going to do is called Pink Flannel. So really fun fragrances today and different than what we've done, definitely. So we are talking today. If you are just tuning in, definitely give us a follow. It's so good to have you guys today. Like I said, you guys are the best part of my job. I love that I get to come on here every day and talk with you and hang out with you and have fun. If you are brand new, give us a follow. We're across all platforms, including, I think Insta might not be on today, but YouTube. Right? And if you're watching from the Book of Faces, we're on there. We're also on the website, and normally we're on the Insta. So I'm not sure what's going on with the Insta today, but normally we're on there as well. So definitely tune in from wherever you're watching from. Give us a follow. And that's another home run. So this one was inspired by, in the summertime, whenever this makes a return, I like to mix pink pineapple with this. So I took this and basically just kind of did more of a fall fragrance with it. The Sugarberry Harvest, again, strawberry glaze, raspberry swirl with some spun sugar gives me like a strawberry jam feel to it. So paired up with that, I'm calling this Autumn Berry Orchard. Lot of love for this one, definitely. Hi, Christian. How are you today? Hi, Julie. You got your bag? I love it. Yay. Which one did you get? Kim got one too? Wow. Lots of good stuff. Yes, I'm on TikTok as well. Thank you, Kayla. I knew I left one out. Yes, I'm also on the TikTok. We got a bunch of them over there watching right now. This is so good, so intriguing. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. This is going to add a little bit of more of a sweetness to the pumpkin bread, which is why I think I like mixing my fruits with pumpkin bread. Dana started me on this with her pink pineapple. I thought it was the craziest thing. Like whenever I first heard about it, I thought I never would have paired the two of those together, and yet here we are. So definitely a great blend. All right. Autumn Berry Orchard. Lots of good stuff. Yes, it is. It's a really fun one. Definitely fun. All right, we're going to switch up, and I'm going to grab up some Sugar Plum Fairy for this next recipe. Okay, Sugar Plum Fairy made its way. You can see I've done a lot of mixing with it already. Into the 4-bag bundle because I absolutely love it. It's a good thing because it smells really good. Notes are vanilla bean, berries, and sugared musk. Right, so I pulled that one on purpose because it has that berry note with it. And then we're going to pull in, this is going to be kind of like I would call this more of a feminine, maybe hairline perfume type smell. Pink-tastic. Pink-tastic is our next one. We're going to pull some of that in. That is also part of the 4-bag bundle. And then our third fragrance that we're going to pull in is Flannel Blanket. Like I said, I have so much love for this fragrance. This is my second favorite fall fragrance. This and Pumpkin Bread, both of them. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, so we're going to blend in the 3 of these together. And I'm calling this one Pink Flannel. Isn't that fun? Pink Flannel. So definitely, you need Christmas early. Oh, really? Are you ready for Christmas? You guys is anyone ready? Are there any specials today for buying the mystery boxes? None for buying the mystery boxes, but the Scent Flirt, let me tell you right now that if you've been thinking about that Scent Flirt deal, it switched over to this cute little dude, right? This is the deal. So you only have from now, I think, until 2 o'clock to get in on that Scent Flirt special. So if you've been thinking about it, do it now. Okay? All right. So we're going to pull in pink flannel, right? So I'm going to do some Flannel Blanket, some Sugar Plum Fairy, and some Pink-tastic. Again, definitely a fresh, feminine fragrance. So if you like a good feminine fragrance, this is going to be right up your alley. Flannel Blanket has everything and then some. It is life, in my opinion. Everybody needs it. It's a gorgeous fragrance. You can't go wrong with amber and sandalwood. Those are both my it scents, and it definitely makes me smile. And what I love the most about Flannel Blanket is that it has the most incredible throw. So when I melt, but it's not, it doesn't cause it's not something that I feel like is in your face too much, if you know what I mean. Like for me anyways. Notes are luxurious sandalwood, white musk, and warm amber. Definitely fantastic. The sandalwood and amber are very prominent in this fragrance. Obviously you've got your front note, which is the sandalwood. And I mean, anything that has sandalwood smells wonderful. So, okay. Yes. All right. So again, pink flannel. So fun. All right. Look at the colors in there. Hi, Angel. Hi, Andy. I would wear Flannel Blanket if it was a perfume. I would too. That's, now that you're saying that, I would totally wear it as a perfume. I think a lot of my perfumes actually have all of those fragrance notes in it. It's amazing. It's amazing how much you learn about yourself and your scent profile once you start mixing, isn't it? Like you kind of know like what it is that you're drawn to. And I have a tendency, ever since I started with Pink Zebra, to start Googling. It's like certain fragrances, like if it's not Pink Zebra, like even like my hairspray, I'm like, why do I love this smell so much? Probably because it has something in it that I absolutely love. It's always that case. It's just fun and it's interesting to me. And I feel like I've learned so much, even since coming over, to corporate, I've learned a lot about fragrance as well. And so I hope to bring that to you guys as we we'll just grow together. All right. I think I might use the end of that Sugar Plum Fairy, which is okay, because let me tell you, if you are a lover of coffee, you won't want to go anywhere, right? Coffee fragrances. So that one that I just gave you is Pink Flannel. Very, very good stuff. Okay. Next up, I guess I have the rest of the Sugar Plum to use in this next recipe. We're going to use Pinktastic for this next one. Okay, we are talking about raspberry today. This next one I'm calling Forbidden. Ooh, Forbidden. Okay, so we're going to pull in some black cherry. Okay, and we are also going to pull in some Pinktastic and some Sugar Plum Fairy for this next one. Black cherry, I'm going to tell you right now, if you have not smelled it, it is a must. It is beautiful. Probably arguably one of the most strongest fragrances I think that we have. If you love a good strong fruit fragrance, absolutely grab it. It is wonderful. I think I'm going to mix this recipe in this bag and then pour it into this other bag because I want to make sure I get the end of this Sugar Plum Fairy. All right. So we're going to go, this is going to be a little bit lighter on Sugar Plum. Just so you guys know, we're going to go 4 scoops of black cherry. And then I'm going to go in with 4 scoops of Pinktastic. I almost feel like I could add in let me add in something else. I'm trying to, let me see here. Hold on. I'm thinking. Hold please. Black cherry with hot cocoa. I bet that is good and strong too. All right. We got that there. I'm wanting to put something else with that. I think we will put in some more Pinktastic. Maybe we'll do some more sugarberry. Do I have sugarberry here? Yes. Okay, we'll do more sugarberry. I'm going to add in I'm going to tweak this a little bit. We're going to add it because I ran out of the Sugar Plum Fairy. All right, we're going to do just a couple scoops of the sugarberry. So this actually has 4 fragrances in it. So we've got Sugarberry Harvest, Black Cherry, Sugar Plum Fairy, and Pinktastic in this one. And I'm calling this one Forbidden. Black cherry is one of those that you do want to be mindful when you blend it. I'm going to be honest with you because if you aren't mindful, it'll overtake the whole bag. Okay? And it smells good, but if the end goal is that you want to be able to smell all equal parts, then it's a thief. It will thief it all. So don't do that. Got to be mindful about how much you put in there. You love black cherry? I know. All right, so yeah, I think this is going to be really good. I'm calling this one Forbidden. I do need to add on here some Sugarberry Harvest. And it's, wow. Oh, man. That's a total winner. Okay, hold on. I got silent with that one, you guys. That's good. What'd you order, Missy? Love it. Black cherry and forbidden fruit. Yeah. Heck yeah. That's really good too. I didn't have any forbidden fruit, but that's another raspberry fragrance. All of those, hi Becky, what's up? All those raspberry fragrances are all pinned. Can I do this gracefully? We're going to find out. Hold on. Okay. I think that's graceful, isn't it? We'll find out. All right. Hold on. Did I get it? I did. I totally got it. Okay. I might have to add a little bit more. This is really pretty. I'm trying to figure out what it is that I'm picking. Oh, I love this. I think it's the Sugar Plum Fairy that's making this recipe, maybe. So, which means I have to add a little bit of something else. No, I don't want to do that. I want to add what I've already put in there. Let's add more of the Sugarberry Harvest. I'm gonna add one more scoop because that's the one that I just did. All right, 1, 2, because I added 4. All right, so Sugarberry Harvest. Pinktastic, okay, black cherry, and sugar plum fairy. That is forbidden, and it is absolutely wonderful. You have such a great job. Aw, well, thank you. You guys are the best part of my job. I do have a fun job. Let's not, yes, definitely have a fun job. But this is only a part of my job, just so y'all know. Only a small part. I do. It's always fun with me on live. Well, that's good. You guys are fun too. Thank you, Miranda. It does smell delightful. Forbidden. I just had to add something extra. And that's the beautiful part about Pink Zebra is that you can add anything, right? It's anything you want to be. All right. So next up, did you guys know, for you coffee drinkers, I have a big surprise for you because now we're going to shift tunes. Did y'all know that today is the day when the pumpkin spice fragrance, or pumpkin fragrances, pumpkin spice, what word am I looking for? Recipes, the pumpkin spice coffee drinks made their way back to Starbucks or some of your favorite coffee shops. Did y'all know that? Lattes, yes. Did you know that? Well, if you didn't know that, I'm going to be the first to tell you that pumpkin spice made a return today. So in honor, right, of the Starbies, in honor of that, I have some coffee fragranced recipes for you all. And listen, your girl here is a little crazy. So I got more that we're going to do tomorrow too. I have got all the things. All right. So we're going to start off strong. And listen, this is my jam. Okay. So I'm passionate. You got to embrace my passion because I am so passionate about these coffee fragrances. So when I was in the field, a lot of you know, if you don't know, I'm going to tell you, I was in the field for 10.5 years before I came, meaning I was a consultant in the field. Okay. Best job ever, right? Best job ever. Okay. If you've been thinking about it, definitely do it. Before I came here. Okay. So that's what I did. So I was a consultant for 10.5 years, which is a long time. And I used to make a classic coffee house blend. Every year I would come out with this coffee house blend and it was like the best. All right. Everybody loved it. And I would tweak it a little bit every year to kind of make it. And so tomorrow I'll make a traditional coffee house blend. I didn't do that today, but tomorrow I'll bring that to you because I have more coffee fragrances. But the first coffee-based recipe that I'm going to give you is pumpkins and lattes. Pumpkins and lattes. All right. So I want you to think basically anything pumpkin and coffee, which is delicious. Now, I know some of you out here are thinking, I'm tuning out because I don't like pumpkin spice. Well, that's fine. You don't have to like pumpkin spice. They're not all pumpkin spice. Some of these are delicious coffee blends, right? So a lot of times when I'm thinking here and I'm on live, I'm like, what do I want to put in my coffee? And then that's what I'm going to make in my sprinkle. Because if I typically like to drink it, I have a shirt to say best job ever. I know you do have the best job ever. It's so good. Congratulations to Jackie Markley. That's awesome. All right, we're going to pull in 3 fragrances for this first one. Warm milk and honey. Listen, if you do anything at all, go grab you some of this. All right, this is amazeballs. This fragrance gives me all happiness. This is notes of oat milk, warm butter, and cinnamon shortbread. That's what we're going to start with. The middle is the best pumpkin fragrance we have, in my opinion, is pumpkin bread. And we're coming in strong. Our coffee-based fragrance that we're going to use with all of these is the ever so amazing espresso martini. If you need yourself some coffee scents, this is what you need. All right, we have coffee, sweet cream with some chocolate. So we are going to blend it. Oh, I'm smelling all of these already. The 3 of these together. Yes, pumpkin bread. Amazing. The best one ever. Definitely the best one ever. We're going to mix all 3 of these together. Now, I put this together and I didn't blend it. So here's what I want to do. Espresso martini has a tendency to be strong. But I love it. It is strong. So we're going to come in with just 2 of that. And then I'm going to go 3 pumpkin bread. And then I think 3 of the warm milk and honey. And then we're going to see what happens. So 6, 7, 8 scoops so far. You need more coffee scents? Okay. All right. You ordered 3 mystery boxes? Those mystery boxes are so good. You're going to love them. I have blended espresso and warm milk. Oh, man. Definitely fantastic. All right. Every single one of these recipes, I'm going to tell you, if you want to take it to another level and make it a little bit more fall winter. We're going to pull in some caramel cauldron here in just a second. Cinnamon, a little bit of cinnamon would probably totally add to this. All right, 9, we're going to go 10, 11, and then I'm going to go 12 with the warm milk. This one might be a little fatter than most because I feel like I'm messing around with it. That's absolutely amazing. Very, very good. So I would highly encourage you. We're going to just do, this is a fat bag. Very, very good. And go a little lighter on the espresso. Like I said, you want that coffee fragrance, but in this recipe, it is so good. Look at that. All right, so there you go. There's your first pumpkin inspired. I had to, because it was all over the news. It was all over my Facebook. All my friends back in Illinois were posting pictures with their pumpkin spice lattes. And I went, oh my gosh, we totally have to have a coffee blending show. So here we are. Yes, very, very good. So pumpkins and lattes is your first one. And this is kind of I would consider this a safe way to blend, just so everybody knows. Only because all you have to do is just think out, don't even really think outside the box, but you have a coffee-based fragrance, and this is a perfect example of how you can just take one scent and add so many different to make so many different recipes. That's what I love about Pink Zebra, is that the possibilities are endless if you think about it. All right, this next one, I am calling Caramel Apple Macchiato. All right, so we're gonna pull in, I'm actually gonna tweak this one because I just have an itch to tweak it. All right, we're gonna add in warm apple pie, caramel cauldron, and I'm gonna put in a little bit of this cinnamon pumpkin with the espresso. All right, so this is actually, and I didn't decide to do that until just now, but I can, right? I totally can. And the reason I wanna do that is I wanna draw in some brown sugar, all right? Doesn't that sound delightful? Honestly, I just came up with another coffee blend. All right, we're gonna do another one here. I wanna write this down before I forget. All right. See, do you guys see where my brain goes? When I'm on here live with you, I'm like, oh, that would be good. We're going to do another one. I wasn't even planning on doing this next one, but here we are. Okay, hold on. But here we are. All right. I'm going to give you a bonus blend today. All right, so we're going to see what happens. All right, cinnamon pumpkin. I honestly think Nikki placed an order. This is going to be really, really good. All right, so this is kind of like a traditional apple, definitely like an apple blended coffee fragrance. I am calling it Caramel Apple Macchiato. That's why Pink Zebra is the best. I know it is absolutely wonderful. So which mystery box would be my first pick? Oh my gosh, Chris, I don't even know. They're all really good. They're all different. I will tell you, they're all really good though. And they are honestly, those mystery boxes are $70 value, right? Almost a $70 value, like 68, I think 67, $68. I looked at that this morning. So definitely a good value. If you didn't see that those launched, definitely go grab them. As well as, oh my gosh, I'm really excited for this. Okay, so we're gonna go, I'm gonna do one of each. I wanna go heavier on the caramel cauldron. Okay, so what I have in here is espresso martini, cinnamon pumpkin, warm apple pie, one of the first fragrances I ever bought, and then caramel cauldron. And I honestly think this is caramel apple macchiato. Oh yeah, that cinnamon pumpkin is what did it. Oh, that's really yummy. All right, so this is for those of you that like a good apple fragrance, hints of coffee. We're gonna go a little bit stronger. Honestly, mix this however you choose. I am just doing it based on my nose and my personal preference on how I would want it. I always am cautious with espresso. Man, that's really good and strong. Give that one a try for sure. But I wanted to pull more of the apple and the caramel. So I went a little heavier on those, as well as that cinnamon pumpkin, which gives it that brown sugar smell. That's absolutely amazing. All right, caramel apple macchiato. So, and I actually added the cinnamon pumpkin at the last minute. Espresso martini, cinnamon pumpkin, warm apple pie, and caramel. Can't go wrong, right? How fun is that? Yum! All right, so if you are just tuning in, we've been talking about the fact that today is It is pumpkin spice latte day at your closest coffee shop, and so it's been kind of fun, and I thought we would have some fun with some of these coffee-based recipes. So today is definitely a day to write down. Don't miss out. Definitely a day to write down. If you did miss out, then you can head over to the Book of Faces. Pink Zebra Home is on and monitoring, and they're doing a very gosh darn good job of writing down the recipes. That sounds it is fabulous, Sherry. It's really, really good. Hi, Teresa. How's everybody doing? Yeah, so if you go over to the website, you'll be able to see it too. So, all right, next up, this is the one that I just made up about 3 minutes ago. Okay, so here we are. We're going to pull in these 3 fragrances here. I wanted to do kind of like a cinnamon. Let me make sure I haven't already done it. That would be really funny if I have. Espresso, warm milk, and caramel. Okay, no, this is different. Okay, so I wanted to pull in a brown sugar and make kind of like a brown sugar brew. That's what we're going to call it, brown sugar brew. How cute is that? Brown sugar brew. See, occasionally I come up with some good ones. All right, brown sugar brew. All right, so if you are a lover, how fun is that? Of like just a basic spicy coffee, this is going to be right up your alley. So I wanted to do something with this. And so then I was like, oh my gosh, this would go good. And then we're going to come in with this warm milk and honey. So I don't know if anyone that is watching has done this before. But a whiskey coffee, you know, we have had numerous whiskey fragrances, over the course of the year. We had a whiskey barrel. We've had a couple whiskey fragrances, or an Irish coffee. Yeah. I don't know what I would do Irish coffee. If I had a mint fragrance, I could do something with that too. All right. So we're going to go in a couple scoops. I'm going to do equal parts and see what happens. And then 2 scoops of the cinnamon pumpkin, which like I said, has more of a brown sugar smell to it. And then 2 of the Irish cream. Wendy, Irish cream was really wonderful. Mm-hmm. I am totally not giving this away. Oh my goodness. I love it when this happens. Don't you love it when a fragrance just takes your breath away? Because this right here, yummy, right here. Look at that. I wish you guys, all right, trust me when I tell you, all right, if you can make this, where's Sherry Bresky? Usually she can make it. Sherry, can you make this right alongside of me? This is a must-make recipe. All right, I'm going a hair heavier on the cinnamon pumpkin with this last round. I want somebody to make this right alongside of me, if you can. Can anyone make this with me? I am in love. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. This is so amazing. Let's see here. Alrighty. Love when my PZ says fragile and the delivery person throws it on the porch. You know what? I understand that. Do you know I had, one time I had a delivery guy dropped a package, at my doorstep in like a monsoon, but it was like in a puddle. And you know, every single thing that was in that package, was perfectly fine because of the way Pink Zebra had packaged it. I was so worried about it. This blend is absolutely amazing. We need a moment. I need to go back in and smell this. All right, so this is Espresso Martini. In case you're just hopping on, I am giving you all some coffee-based recipes today, because today is basically pumpkin spice day in the coffee lovers world. And so I thought, she says, let me grab them. All right, I want to know what you think. I am in love with this. Go a little bit heavier on the cinnamon pumpkin and on the warm milk and honey. But espresso martini, cinnamon pumpkin, warm milk and honey, brown sugar brew. I wasn't planning on this one. I just kind of wrote it down on a fly. Amazing. Definitely make this one. So in honor of that coffee day and all the things that returned. All right, I have a couple more for you. As promised, I told you guys that we are definitely going to be doing lots of talking about coffee. This is espresso martini, Pam, cinnamon pumpkin, and warm milk and honey. But I definitely want to call out the fact that if you've been thinking about at all, I'm going to tell you guys right now, if you've been thinking at all about joining Scent Flirt, the special that we have been running, right, that we have been running since Tuesday for 1 week, is getting ready to leave us. So if you are thinking about it, this is the warmer that you will get, right? So if you join Scentflirt today, from now until 2 o'clock, you will get this adorable cow print simmer pot, right? Look at how big that is. That's my finger there. You can see, look, not that you don't know that that's my finger, but just so you guys know. There's your comparison, right? That's like, I mean, an inch and a half at least, I would say, if not maybe an inch and 3/4 deep dish. It's like a deep dish pizza, right? And then you got your hot plate here. All right, so if that is really good. See, Sherry. Okay, good, Sherry. Sherry, I don't want to share it. I don't want to share it. That was such a good recipe, but I am going to share it. I'm going to put it in somebody's package. So if you grab it, if you grab Scentflirt, I want to know, right? Definitely get in on it. You have an hour and 10 minutes. An hour and 10 minutes if you join it monthly. If you join it for 6 months. All right, so Charmed Life. Fun fact about it. It is, you join this with the 6 month, but today you're only going to pay $37. So you pay $37. Is it ending today at 2? Jen, yes, it's ending at 2. Okay, so it's going to start up again in conjunction with something else that we have starting at 2. Okay, all right, something coming a little bit later today. So it's going to be in conjunction with that. But for everybody, if you're thinking about joining it, it ends at 2 today. Okay, so go grab it. But this is the exact simmer pot. All right, I just had to tell you. I had to share it with you. All right, so we have that. And then I also shared the fact that these are incredible. Mystery boxes came back. There are 3 of them that are on the website right now. So if you missed out, go grab it. They're available. 3 mystery boxes. Amazing. All right. I'm gonna give you some more coffee blends. We've been blending coffee fragrances today. I can't help myself because they are just. We're gonna use the rest of this amaretto cream that I have here. We're gonna make it. Oh man, does that smell good? I love amaretto cream. Man, do I love amaretto cream. It smells so good. We're gonna make a. This is more kind of like a almond biscotti is what I'm calling this one. This next one is almond biscotti brew. Okay. We could also do, isn't there a pink one? Is there a pink coffee drink? What would a pink coffee? Why am I thinking there's a pink coffee drink? We could do something pink, couldn't we? Like a raspberry brew or something. I just signed up for Scentflirt. When do I get my back in September? When do I get it? So Scentflirt actually ships out pink drink. That's what I was looking for. I knew there was some kind of pink. We'll do that here in just a second. Hi, Yolanda. What's up? We're talking about coffee drinks today. Scentflirt ships out on the 25th, so it shipped out on yesterday. If you signed up before the 25th, you will get the box that is getting ready to come to you. I promise you it's good. It's very, very good. I snooped around this morning and I found out what was in it. It's very, very good, but I cannot open my mouth about that. But that doesn't mean that I won't open my mouth about something else because I share things with you guys. So we spill in the beans. I can't spill any beans about Scentflirt. I can tell you though, it's very, very good. Raspberry, strawberry, and milk. We could totally make a pink drink. Maybe tomorrow we'll make pink drink. So I was really excited because all of the coffee drinks came back, made a return that I love. When I signed up today. You will get your box. It will ship out on the 25th of next month of September. Okay, Ray. All right. You love coffee scents? Yolanda, go back into some of the comments. All of them I've been putting up. We've actually put together some really great ones, and Pink Zebra Home is commenting all those. All right, so this is called Almond Biscotti Brew. So we're going to start off with some espresso martini. I'm going to do 3 scoops of that, and then I think I'm going to do the rest with the other 2. 3, that's 7. Okay, hold on. 8, 9, 10. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got here. So there's 10. I might add one more. I might add a 4th scoop of that. Nope, that's perfect. All right, we're gonna go in one more time. All right, here we go. Home run. Oh my goodness. You know what? Honestly, you made my forbidden. Smells divine. Yay! I love it, Margot. Good. If we added cinnamon to this, oh yeah, just a dash. Do you want to do it? You guys want to do it? I almost feel like this is really good. Do not get me wrong. Okay? But for my personal preference, I feel like it needs 1 scoop of cinnamon. All right. So I need to leave this out because I got one more for you. We're going to do it. All right. We're going to live on the edge. We're going to do 1 scoop of cinnamon in this bag right here. All right. And the reason I'm telling you 1 scoop, have you smelled cinnamon spice? Okay. Cinnamon spice is amazing, but it, again, will definitely, what's in this one? Leaving us in suspense. Nope, Cheryl, I'm not. So this one is espresso martini, amaretto cream, sugar cookie bliss, and then I'm going to put in 1 scoop, not even a full scoop, of cinnamon. All right, and we're going to see what happens. All right, so definitely good stuff here. I know. Oh, okay, just a little bit more. Make a full scoop. All right, so what I think I love the most about cinnamon pine is the same thing. We're going to be doing a lot of blending with this as we go into the next, basically the next season, right? As we embrace Christmas, which they're embracing on the other side, mind you. Photography is here, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we have all kinds of pretty things coming down the pipeline for Christmas. But cinnamon, all right, so that totally did it for me. That is absolutely amazing. Definitely. Oh, yeah, absolutely. You wanted to get the sense. Yeah, Ray, that's you capitalized on a great one. So that's a great deal. That's the way to go. All right, so I'm going to write in here, I'm going to write in here a dash of cinnamon in case you get this bag. A dash is always like a scoop, maybe a little bit more, but not a full commitment, if you know what I mean. I didn't fully commit to cinnamon. Yay! I'm excited for you. You're going to absolutely love it. All right. Let me see. Did anyone else sign up for Simpler? You only got 1 hour, my friends. 1 hour and 4 minutes. 1 hour and 4 minutes. 1 hour and 4 minutes. Oh, I got you. Sherry. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. Definitely. Okay. So that was the one that I just did was sugar cookie bliss, espresso martini, amaretto cream, and then a dash of cinnamon, just so everybody knows. And that one was the vanilla almond. I think it was vanilla almond biscotti, almond biscotti brew. So espresso martini, amaretto cream, sugar cookie bliss, and then a dash of cinnamon. And that dash of cinnamon is exactly what it needed to take it to the next level. This next one is probably going to be another favorite of mine. Like, they're all favorites because, like I said, I'm giving you guys all of my coffee blends. All right, I'm going to pull in some warm milk and honey and this is basic coffee 101. Warm milk and honey, okay, and caramel cauldron. All right, so this is just your basic maple latte. I'm mirroring you and the cinnamon spice elevated. It did, didn't it, Kimmy? Isn't it amazing how it will do that? It totally is. I love adding, so a lot of the Christmas recipes that I am giving you guys, that I will be giving you down the pipeline, you'll notice that a lot of times I'll say it's a dash or it's 2 scoops. And there's a strong reason for that, because a lot of those stronger fragrances, especially espresso, aspen, cinnamon, black cherry, candied cinnamon apples is another one. They are beautiful fragrances, but they can overtake. And so we definitely don't want to do that. Like, we want to still be able to smell, unless we're looking to just completely overtake a fragrance. Or if you're going to use cinnamon and pine together, then you're safe to use equal parts. Okay. Definitely need more coffee fragrances. Oh, okay. We'll see what we can do. Let me see here. Oh, thank you, Austin. You're so nice. That is so sweet. Yes, I tried my best. It is hard. Just so y'all know, I do have 3 screens that I'm looking at right now. So it is hard. Maple latte. Love this one. I know it's going to be good. Okay, so here we go. Hi, Paul. How are you? It's amazing. Good. Good. All right, so we're going to all right, let me think here. We're gonna go 3 espresso, okay? If you want to go lighter, and then I'm gonna go 4 caramel, so that's 7. And I almost never do 12 because I'm extra. It's technically supposed to be 12 scoops, but I'm really, your girl here is extra. All right, and then let's see. So I said, so 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so I have 2 more if I want to keep it at 12. I feel like I say this every time. This one, I love this one too. I mean, it's like I mean, you know, I love what I share. I mean, who would have thought that is awesome? I love that caramel cauldron. All right, we're going to go one. I might add a half a scoop of espresso and then another full scoop of warm milk. All right, so not quite equal parts. So maple latte is your final. In case you missed it, I was talking about the fact that all of the pumpkin fragrances made their way back to the coffee shops. So here we are, pumpkin spice latte. I did a ton of coffee blends today. So this is maple latte, espresso martini, warm milk and honey, and caramel cauldron. Okay, definitely a must-have. In case you missed it, that's exactly what we were doing today. I do have more for you tomorrow. I went ham on that today and shared all of the coffee fragrances, as many as I could, but I'm going to do more tomorrow. And I'm going to talk about the fact that we have some really fun things coming on the show on Thursday. On Thursday, I want to say, what was that really? Farmhouse Pumpkin. I think that is probably something that we will take and make some blends with probably Thursday. Okay. So I might have just snuck that one on in. I think Farmhouse Pumpkin is coming on Thursday. All right. So I wasn't supposed to share that till tomorrow, but I have a big mouth. So if you like Farmhouse Pumpkin, I'm almost positive that it's coming on Thursday. But there's something that's coming down the pipeline on Thursday that is probably going to break the internet. Okay. And I will not tell you. No, Valerie, no, not yet. Hasn't launched yet. I'm going to promise you, it's been something that's been requested coming down the pipeline on Thursday. Okay, so we've got some really good stuff. The Vault show is at Marion Pink. Nope, not Marion Pink. The Vault show is really big. It's really huge. It's really robust. It's really awesome, and it happens on Thursday. So that is where the next big show. Of course, tomorrow I'll be live, and we'll be talking about and doing some sneak peeks probably. So if you have not signed up for Scent Flirt, like I said, you have 1 hour, not even that. You have 58 minutes, my friends, to get in on that deal. That gets you that cow print simmer pot. Best part about it is that you are not paying for a full 6 months up front. Okay, so you do. I think you only pay $37. Good deal, right? So definitely get in on it. Wow, lots of you are already taking, definitely already doing all the things. You guys are already doing it. I love it. Yay. Awesome stuff. Okay. Making sure it's all working. What are you guys ordering? Okay. All right. So that was our final coffee blend. Any questions before I hop off of here? Any questions? What? What about it? How about a hint? What hint? I told you Farmhouse Pumpkin. I told you Farmhouse Pumpkin. It's something that's going to blow up, and it's in lots of formats. I can't tell you. You were able to purchase the Join special? When? Right now? Is it live? Wait a minute. Jennifer, when? When did you do the Join spec? One of mine is like white chocolate mousse. Ooh, I bet that's good too. I love it. All right, so lots of things are happening. Mystery boxes, there's 3 of them, right? Going down. 4-bag bundle still live. This cute little dude, in case you missed it, look at this guy. Live right now on the website. Where did I put the bags? I think, oh, right over here. All right, comes with 2 bags of sprinkles, Cool Blue and Air Care Plus. This is going down, my friends. This is absolutely available right now as a really good deal. $49. So cute. You was able to yesterday? Okay. Jennifer, I'm not sure that are you a consultant officially? Maybe call into customer service. I'm curious about that. Call in customer service and see, because it wasn't supposed to be live. Which warmer? This one here. All right. So the one that I'm talking about, Demetra, is this guy. This is the cow print. So if you sign up for 6 months of Scent Flirt, you're gonna get this. All right. Any questions before I hop off of here? Any questions? What you got? Any questions? Making sure I'm not missing out. Let me see here. Okay. All right. Well, I am going to hop off of here. It says it is. Oh, well then awesome. One more hint. Tomorrow. That's tomorrow. So tomorrow I will give you all the hints. I will. All right, my friends. I got to run. I got to flee. I got a lot of bags to make. If you bought 2 bundles, the basketball in the Autumn Mystery. Ooh, love it. Love it. Lots of good stuff. All right, you guys. I'm going to hop off of here. I got some blending to do, some things to do today, and I will see you tomorrow at 12 p.m. Central. And again, as always, thank you for being the best part of my day. I'll see you soon. Bye, friends.